Hello, wonderful viewers. I'm so thrilled to have you back on this channel, where we dive into timeless wisdom and explore how these lessons from ancient texts can enrich our modern lives. I want to start by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for joining me on this journey, for engaging, and for coming back week after week to learn, grow, and uplift each other. Your dedication to deepening your understanding of these spiritual lessons is inspiring, and it's an honor to be here with you. Today, we're exploring some of the foundational chapters of the Bible, Exodus 18 to 20 and Deuteronomy 5. These passages don't just lay down laws, they teach principles that can anchor us through the chaos and challenges of modern life. As we study these chapters together, we'll uncover how the wisdom within them is incredibly relevant to today's world. We'll look at practical applications for leadership, ethics, community, and building our personal integrity. In Exodus 18, we meet Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, who plays an instrumental role in helping Moses understand how to lead effectively. Moses was overwhelmed with the sheer responsibility of guiding an entire nation, counseling, and resolving issues for thousands. Jethro observed that Moses was taking on too much and suggested a plan, appointing leaders who could take on smaller responsibilities so that Moses could focus on the most critical decisions. This insight into delegation was not only wise but also foundational for developing a sustainable leadership model. In our modern world, many of us feel like Moses, overwhelmed by responsibilities, trying to do everything ourselves. Jethro's advice to Moses teaches us the importance of delegation and collaboration. Whether in our work, community, or family life, the effective leadership requires trust and the willingness to share responsibilities. It encourages us to build teams, distribute tasks, and support each other's strengths. Jethro's counsel also highlights the need to prioritize and manage time wisely. Today, in a culture that glorifies busyness, taking a step back to assess our priorities, asking for help, and creating healthy boundaries can be revolutionary acts of self-care and practical wisdom. Consider areas in your life where you're shouldering too much alone. Are there people around you who could take on a part of the load? Embracing community and allowing others to step up can strengthen relationships and create a balanced environment where everyone feels valued. Exodus 20 and Deuteronomy 5 present the Ten Commandments, a universal moral code meant to guide humanity toward an ethical, just, and harmonious society. These commandments cover essential aspects of our relationship with God, others, and ourselves, offering timeless wisdom on how to live with integrity, honor, and respect. Here are key principles of the Ten Commandments and their modern applications. 1. Respecting God and higher purpose. The first few commandments call us to recognize a higher purpose or guiding principle beyond ourselves. This can look like valuing principles, cultivating gratitude, and acknowledging the mysteries of life that connect us all. Honoring relationships, the commandments that urge us not to commit murder, steal, lie, or covet remind us to approach others with compassion, honesty, and fairness. Practicing integrity in our daily interactions fosters a world of trust and unity. 2. Rest and reflection. Observing a day of rest, or Sabbath, can be immensely beneficial in today's fast-paced culture. Taking intentional time to rest, unplug, and reflect on our lives can rejuvenate us, helping us to be more present for ourselves and others. Application for today: in a world where ethics can feel blurred, the Ten Commandments provide a foundation for personal and social values. They teach us that respect, honesty, and kindness are essential elements of true prosperity, reminding us to lead lives that honor not only our well-being but also the welfare of others. By embracing these principles, we can create environments of trust, respect, and compassion in our families, workplaces, and communities. 3. Reflection. Ask yourself if there are areas in your life where you can apply these principles more intentionally. How can you embody respect, honesty, and care in your daily interactions? Deuteronomy 5 revisits the Ten Commandments and emphasizes that these laws are not just rules but covenant principles meant to create a fair society where justice and dignity are upheld for everyone. This reinforces the idea that morality is a social responsibility and not just a personal one. Living in harmony and creating systems of justice and fairness are communal goals that serve to protect everyone. We can apply these principles by becoming advocates for justice in our own circles, standing up for fairness, and promoting inclusivity. Whether it's in the workplace, social justice movements, or daily interactions, embracing these ideals reminds us to prioritize compassion and fairness in our community. In a world facing challenges like inequality, environmental issues, and social injustice, these commandments push us to be conscious citizens. They call us to be advocates for those who cannot speak for themselves, to work toward justice and fairness, and to nurture a community spirit that uplifts everyone. Think about ways you can be an agent of justice in your environment. Are there small or large steps you can take to promote fairness and kindness in your community? The lessons from Exodus 18-20 and Deuteronomy 5 ultimately call us to reconnect with our sacred values, values that ground us and bring depth to our lives. In a society that often prioritizes material success, these chapters encourage us to prioritize character, compassion, and purpose. They remind us that true prosperity lies not only in wealth but in living with integrity, helping others, and building meaningful relationships. These principles invite us to pause, reflect, and ask, what do we value most? What type of legacy do we want to leave? The world may push us to climb ladders, but these scriptures ground us in the importance of a strong moral foundation. By focusing on what matters most, we contribute to a world filled with purpose, kindness, and spiritual growth. Application for today: start by defining your core values and evaluating if your actions align with those values. When we ground our decisions in integrity and compassion, we are better equipped to make a positive impact on the world around us. Are there areas where you feel out of alignment with your values? How can you bring your actions closer to what you truly believe and value? To bring it all together, Exodus 18-20 and Deuteronomy 5 remind us of the power of shared responsibility, ethical living, justice, and purpose. These passages guide us toward a balanced, meaningful, and connected life where we recognize the value of others, honor our commitments, and uplift our communities. Embrace delegation and community to ease our burdens and create space for shared growth. Uphold ethical values by embodying honesty, respect, and integrity in every interaction. Promote justice and fairness by being advocates for equity and compassion in our communities. Reconnect with sacred values to align our lives with what truly matters. Thank you for staying connected, for being part of this journey, and for bringing your unique energy to this community. Together, let's keep exploring these timeless teachings and growing into the best versions of ourselves. Let's continue making meaningful changes within us and in the world around us. Remember, you are part of a legacy of wisdom and compassion. Keep practicing these teachings, and may they inspire you to lead a life filled with purpose, love, and integrity. Until next time, stay blessed, stay grounded, and let's keep moving forward with wisdom and purpose.